Tommy, head coach Greg Moore said after last game that was a bit of a wake-up call and you guys need to be in it every game. How do you feel you guys responded today?
I think we answered the bell. Going into playoffs, I think we want to be playing the way we want to play, so we're practicing that with the consistency, playing hard, moving fast, and just kind of slowing teams down. So I think that was a good judge on how we want to play going into playoffs.
As a defenseman, what do you feel Jordy Ben can bring to this team?
A lot. So he's played a long time before as a rookie, young guy, haven't played a lot of games. It's there's not really someone that you can look up to, a mentor. You're just little things in practice or during the game. See what he does every day, the little things. I think that's a huge thing for our D-corps being so young, and all of us will be able to pick his brain in the locker room. So that's a big pickup that we have, adding him in.
Facing a team like Rockford, where you've only seen them once before, does that kind of help you guys heading into the playoffs, knowing that there are some opponents that you don't see much of?
I think going in every game, we prepare, coaches prepare video, just kind of go in focusing on us and how we play, going to playoffs, as I said before, playing fast, physical, kind of our identity, and just trying to find that consistency rolling into playoffs.
For you personally, how do you feel your games developed throughout this season?
A lot of ups and downs, try to, learn from the mistakes and take them with you. I think I'm going every game trying to learn and just take what any play that I have, good or bad, and try to just keep getting better every day I come to the rink.
What do you like most about playing with Marshall or Phi?
There's a lot of things I like playing about. He talks a lot. I mean, we have a pretty good relationship going through here, but he always has my back, I guess. That's one big thing that you want as a D partner. If you make a mistake, he has your back. If he makes a mistake, I got his back. So that's I think we work well together.
How do you feel you guys responded after a game where you guys couldn't get on the score sheet to now beating the Rockford IceHogs?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, we take a lot of pride in our offensive ability, so obviously when we get shut out like that, we want to come firing all cylinders the next night, and I think we did that today.
How do you feel your line played today, especially getting a chance to get up on that third line?
Yeah, it was huge. I mean, it's fun to play out there, and Max did a great job just coming off the wall. He made my job pretty easy, so he could rip a puck, and so it was a lot of fun to play with him again. And obviously, Stoner and I have been together for most of the year, so we have pretty good chemistry, and just getting a little more opportunity out there. It was good. It was fun, and I think we did a pretty good job of it today.
Obviously, you and Max have the Notre Dame connection. What have you seen from him in terms of growth and development this season?
Yeah, just his consistency throughout a season, and he's grown throughout the entire year, and he's done a really good job about creating opportunities and creating shots for himself, and he did that well at Notre Dame, but now you kind of see it now at the pro level, so it's been fun to watch, and he can absolutely rip it, so whenever he can get a chance to shoot, we want him to do that.
What do you feel Jordy Ben can bring to the room?
Just a ton of experience, veteran leadership. Obviously, we have a lot of older forwards, but we don't have a ton of older defensemen, and he just brings a level of calmness back there that is huge going into playoffs. And if we're trying to make a run here and win a Calder Cup, it's going to be huge to have him with us.
With Max Ellis and his size, although he might be on the small side, how do you see him being able to produce at the level he is right now?
Yeah, I mean, just his awareness of where to be on the ice. He finds those soft pockets with his skating, and obviously he's a really good skater, super fast, but he does a good job at getting to those scoring areas at the right time.
Greg, how do you feel the team responded today after Sunday's loss against Laval?
Overall, for looking at the whole game, good. First period, I thought was similar to the last three periods in our last game, but they corrected themselves and found our game in the second period. And I thought as the game got more physical, we got better.
Obviously, you never want your top players out of the lineup, but in a game like this, does it kind of give you a chance to be more creative with line combinations and kind of see some things that you might not have seen heading into playoffs?
Yeah, certainly, and it gives more opportunity to guys that maybe don't get it on a regular basis. I thought overall the players that need to step into bigger roles and guys that came into the lineup, like Bedini, for example, who hadn't played yet this year, did a really good job at giving us what we needed. Everyone played up the lineup and did a really good job coming together and finding their way through this game. It wasn't an easy one. I thought in the second period it really could have gone either way. But again, like this team's proven to us all year, they're willing to do the things and find the answers that are needed to get results.
I know you're talking about players stepping up and stuff like that. The third line, Slaggert, Ellis, and Johnstone, how did you think they performed tonight?
They did really well. 3 face-off goals today. Ellis with 2. Really good job by Slags in the circle, winning those pucks. Stoner getting the inside picks. Our D did a really good job, especially on the Holmberg one, of moving the puck quick and finding the off-net shot pass tip for Holmberg. Just a lot of good stuff from them.
What were your thoughts on Källgren's performance today?
Really solid. He's been really good for a while now, and today was no exception.
How does Max Ellis, although on the smaller side, how is he able to produce at this level?
Intelligence, speed. He's really fast for a smaller player, which obviously if you're going to be a little bit smaller than the average player, you need some other elements that are more elite than everyone else. I think his shot and his speed makes him a threat all the time, and since the beginning of the season, he's done a really good job at being more comfortable playing inside of contact offensively and defensively. He had a couple shifts in the offensive zone today, using cutbacks and guys leaning on him and holding on to the puck and getting off the wall. He does more of that here down the stretch. He'll have a lot of success.
And what have you seen from Matteo Petronero when, a guy like Jordy Ben comes down, he's able to stay in the lineup and play consistency over the whole season?
Yeah, he's given us a lot. He's very physical. I think as the season's gone on, he's gotten more comfortable with the pace and his reads. And then now, as of late, I'd say the last 2-3 weeks, his puck play on retrievals, his poise with it, bringing in pressure, and then when he moves it, opening up space for everyone else. There's been a lot of good things seen from him as of late.
There's been a lot of trades in the NHL level, and one of those trades, Joey Anderson, has been traded from the Leafs. What are your thoughts on how much he brought to the Marlies this season?
He was a big player in our room, not only an assistant captain, but a good friend for everybody and a very likable person. He'd been with us for a couple years. We're really going to miss him. And as a player, one of our most competitive people that bring it every night. He's going to show up for the team. You know exactly what he's going to give. He's hard to play against, but can also create a lot of offense.
And just an update on Logan Shaw and Bobby McMahon in terms of timeline for return?
Yeah, Logan was ill, feeling under the weather today. Obviously we're hoping he feels better tomorrow. And Bobby McMahon, lower body injury, no timeline as of yet.
What about SDA?
SDA had been diagnosed with a concussion. He's been going through the return to play protocols for that. He's feeling better, but no specific timeline yet on him.